Steve, we sat here Sunday morning, both a little bit knackered, but both smiling because a very successful weekend for you, mate. Starting off in, was it Dublin, was it?
Yeah, Dublin on Friday. So obviously Ben had been there a few days. I was just too busy, so I flew over on Friday evening and flew back 6 o'clock on Saturday morning. So it was a tiring one for me. But we had a good show again last night. But on Ben, I believe even Steve Bunn said on commentary what we're doing, sending over a prospect over to Ireland, you know, to fight an undefeated Irish guy. But I think we know what we're doing, and it was proven. And I mean, I thought Ben fought really well, but not as good as he can do. And it was a comfortable win.
I think those middle rounds, he showed everything that he could do. He just got involved because he says he likes to get involved in a fight, and he didn't need to because he showed what he can do when he does
97,
do it.
95 was as close as you could possibly give him to. So we knew he was in Ireland and we'd have to have a comfortable win, and I thought we did. And I thought, like you say, in patches, he's shown his ability. But
footwork was
we
wonderful.
took that to get the experience, because even though he's in the home corner, he walked out to 6,000 paddies, all wanting him to lose and booing him. And
never done 10 before, either.
Yeah, and like you say, it was his first 10 rounder, and 9 and 10, he had great rounds. So he's come there, banked a lot of experience from that, and he'll become a better fighter from it. So Mr. Buns, that's why we did it. So yeah, Friday night was a good night, and last night, all the home corners won, which obviously the match to win. But I don't think there was really a bad fight, was there?
No, it was all enjoyable.
A lot of our lads took a lot out of it. So just going through it, I mean, the first, again, he's a VIP guest, isn't he? He's not with us, but we work with him. Stefos, the Greek,
the Greek god.
Owen Durham, he's one of the best journeyman on the road, isn't he? You know what I mean?
Technically, he's a lovely boxer.
He kind of, I wouldn't say controlled it, that's not fair on Staffers, but he got through easy enough, and I didn't think he would do. I thought Staffers would have caused him a lot more problems than he did, but fair play to Owen. That started the night off. He got us some momentum to start off, and then Jade Bird and the young girl Chambers on her debut. I think she looks a little bit smaller than her, and I mean, Jade was supposed to be opening it, but the fans come from the Isle of Man. He's running a bit late, so it's a good job we put her back a little bit, because they could have just been coming in. She knocked it out within a minute, didn't she, the first round? And
wasn't it?
It was a good performance for Jade. She's not fought for a while. Probably could have done with a few more rounds, but again, she's a guest who comes on our show. We work very closely with Bob Howarth and the family in the Isle of Man, and she'll be on one of our shows again, and stuff for test. And then we had Paddy Lacey, who's been out for 2 years. Yep. He just needed to get 4 hard rounds in, so we picked Jordan Granham, and
a great pick, wasn't it?
You know what you're getting, what's on the tin you get, don't you, with Jordan? And to be fair, Paddy looks fairly sharp considering he's been out a while, but at the end of it, we all agreed it was a perfect 4 rounds for him. So he's back out October the 18th, and we got what we wanted out of that. The same in the next fight, Jake Dodd's a flyweight, and he fought the Bradford Bulldog, didn't he? Nabil Ahmed, who we knew would be there for 4 rounds, and he was. But Jake was fantastic to watch, wasn't he? You know what I mean? He's a little aggressive flyweight, can pack a little punch. He got to Nabil, who's been in with everybody, and 2 weights above him. But again, we needed to get 4 rounds out for him. He's been out for 2 years, and it was better to give the weight away and get them out for him. And I know he was buzzing afterwards, that he'd been on a show and back to doing what he loves doing, which is boxing. So that story's going to carry on, isn't it?
Yeah, he was very, very entertaining, mate.
Yeah, crowd loved him, and just keep coming.
Even his pink hair.
Yeah, to be fair, it looks quite good, doesn't it, as matching with his pink kit and everything like that, yeah. So, next one was Cody Scott against one of Oscar's journeymen, Batistas or something. he'll admit himself, last time he wasn't great, was he, Corey? Well, this time, he actually said it to me just walking in, you're going to see a better Corey Scott today, and thought, what makes him say that? But no, it was, and I'm pleased because he's going to step up to a 6th rounder next. And,
well, that should have been a 6th rounder, but because he was on the way show and it was just getting him out there, he dropped it to 4. But if it would have been 6, that definitely would have been his first stoppage.
Yeah. Well, no, listen, I'm pleased for him. He's a nice kid. He's dedicated, and you know, he wants to do well, so that's good. And then Thomas Ferry v an Estonian, Andrea or something. I'd not seen him before, but he's a good operator. And I said to Steve Lillis afterwards, I said, any of our good welterweights, get in for him because he's going to be a test. He made Thomas think a little bit, and even though Thomas won it easy, he didn't get it all his own way, and he certainly couldn't get his 2nd and 3rd phases off because the kid was thinking and knew what to do, didn't he? And that'll do Thomas a load of good. He'll
double figures now, isn't he?
Pardon?
Double figures now, isn't he?
Is there? I'm going to be adding him up in a little bit, but he won't be far off, Jamie Devine v Daniel Martinez.
Great fight.
It could have been fight of the night, that, couldn't it? You know what I mean? And that Martinez comes, and you've got to fight back against Jamie.
Well, do you remember him on the Bolton show against our little Thailand lad?
I do.
Romero, and they both put one another down in the first round. He's a real danger man, that thing, isn't he? A right showman as well, but he paid the price for showing off, didn't he?
That's right, I mean, he only had probably half a minute left of the 6th round to get through in what would have been well, it was a great fight, but he'd started dropping his hands and going backwards and giving it all the looking out thing when he was missing, and he caught him with a big left hook. And to be fair, I thought Steve Gray could have just given him a bit of chance to get up and look at him, but he must have seen something in the eyes that
it was a heavy knockdown.
He couldn't see, and he waved him off. But I think at the end of the day, Jamie Devine was naturally a lot bigger than him as well, and those power shots were showing, because Jamie took a few, you know what I mean? It wasn't one way, that fight.
No, it was a brilliant fight.
It was a great fight, and obviously we don't know how the ref was scoring. I think Jamie was winning most, if not all, the rounds, but he never had a round where he wasn't coming back to him. So I think, and I said it to Jamie after the fight, he's got to move on now. I think he's 28, you know, and he's done what he's done, learning, looking really good, had a few stoppages. He needs to go into a TV fight now, and let's find out what level he's at. We don't want to leave it too late. I think it's perfect timing to find out with him there, And then Troy Gallagher v a Bulgarian Alexandrov.
Troy looked really good.
I said to Bob afterwards there that's the best he's fought. That.
Without a doubt.
He's let his hands go, and
he switched, didn't it?
He's massive ticket seller, and it really helps the shows, because it's hard to even break even on these shows, and last night we lost with all the foreigners we brought in and everything like that, but we moved everyone forward. So sat here this morning saying what a good show it was, and it was. Jay Cabral for a Mexican that no one had ever seen, not even any footage of him there, so obviously that was a little bit difficult for Jake to get a game plan, and I think he took a few rounds just looking at him, couldn't really hurt him with the single shots, and then in 5 and 6 he steps up where he was getting his 2nd phase off, and started getting to him. But fair play again, that Mexican who's just come over to England now, long rangy kid, don't think he's a danger to anyone, but he will learn a lot to do us, and Jake got a good 6 rounds out. And then the top of the bill, Tyler Rivers earned his money, didn't he? In that 8th round, he could have been pulled out by his corner. He could have dropped down and not carried on, but he stuck in there, took a right pasting, and don't think that's how the fight was for the full 8 rounds. He was really competitive. The score 79, I think 79-74, so the ref would give in 1 round and a share in 1, which I thought was right, but talking to Peg and his team afterwards, they thought it was a little bit biased, but I thought about right. But those points don't tell the story. Rivers was competitive
he was.
every round and trying, but I just thought he was just like chasing round and round and getting more of the better shots, hurt him to the body a few times as well. So again, Mason's a top fighter, and I've said to him, look, you know, you've only got 1-2 years left, and you know, I want to get you the title fight, and I want to get some money out of boxing, because you know, he's like a lot of boxing fans who box, where when the career's over, they've not really got out of it, apart from the fact they love fighting, don't they? And you know, he deserves it. He's a dedicated trainer, and I'm hoping some opportunities crack up for him. But you know, he's got to keep busy on our shows. I'm going to speak to him this week, and he's going to be out back on October the 18th. But no, that fight ended off what was a really good night of boxing. And even though I was stressed out Thursday, Friday, putting it all together, I'm really looking forward to Bolton next week, Lee. So we've got 11, hoping for make it 12 fights. Probably drop that weight or something, won't we, over the next few days? But no, Bolton on the 13th of September, Saturday night, again live on Boxing VIP Boxing YouTube, which was a great success, wasn't it? You know, we had 16,000 people watching it.
17,500.
We're on 17,500 watching it, and it'll probably go up over the next few days for people who want to go back and watch it. So that went well. Louise stayed at home and did some interaction with the people on YouTube. She said
positive
reviews. That was there, and everyone was saying that the filming was done by a maestro, and the sound works, and Lee Whitehead on the commentary was good, and you know, it was great. We didn't know Mike weren't coming, and we got some of the
it was great to have Bobby Rimmer on there, wasn't it?
Yeah, great to have Bobby back. Not seen him for a while, and
his new teeth.
Yeah.
And slimline, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's lost 4 stone and found
he
some
really
new
well.
teeth, hadn't he? Yeah. You know, I seen his teeth before I seen Bobby.
And we had the Huff on there, or the Half, I should say.
Yeah, it was good. You know, he didn't want to do that. I bullied him into doing it. You know, and
he loved it though when you did.
He enjoyed it there, and then
Brad Ray,
European light heavyweight champion, guested for us there.
Sounds good when you say that, doesn't it?
Bobby Rimmer come on and did it. Fazza, who we've not seen for a while, come and did there. And then Lucas Dooby's fighting October the 18th. Yeah, so it was good, and Lee held it together really well. I was told, and so yeah, it's nice to sit here and say it went perfect on the stream. Lee and all that. Yeah, didn't see you
pressure's on now, isn't it,
around my head like that. So yeah. Anyone who come last night, thank you very much for the support. The boxers really need it and appreciate it. And anyone who watched it on the YouTube, thanks again. We're live next Saturday with a good card again. If you get time and not seen it, go back on it. It's on the YouTube channel, and there was some good fights.
Nice one, Steve.
Cheers.
See you Saturday.
Bye, mate.
Bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.